traveler, and its arrival changed us forever.
Destiny is, as you know, it's a first-person shooter. It's a Bungie action game. It takes place centuries after the collapse of a golden age. So mankind had a civilization that spanned the solar system. We had colonies on Mars and Venus and the Moon. It's all because of the Traveler, the mysterious spherical benefactor that came into our solar system and gifted us with magic and technology. Unfortunately, the Traveler had an enemy that hunted it across the gulfs of space. A great battle was fought right on our doorstep, decimated everything that we had ever known, everything we had built, and left the Traveler hanging silent where it made its last stand. So, the moment of the game begins as humanity is venturing back out into the solar system to reclaim all of the things that we've lost.
And the protagonist, he's customizable, well, male or female indeed.
You are the protagonist. Everyone is the protagonist. So you'll create your own character. You'll choose a warlock, you'll choose a hunter, or you'll choose a titan. So we have 3 classes of characters. That's just the baseline for the character that you will create. Each class is very badass. They're all dangerous in their own way. They all fight with their own personality, and they're all really worthy of a competitive scenario or a cooperative scenario. From there, you customize the character that you've created with upgradable weapons, upgradable armor that gives you different perks. You will, over time, create your own ultimate warrior that is the embodiment of your ideal fighting style.
It's a kind of an RPG level of depth to the customization.
It's definitely your own adventure. It's definitely an exploration during which you will evolve over time. But at the center of all of it is, an explosive, heart-pounding action game. The sort of exciting experience that players have come to know from Bungie.
The protagonist, does he or she have a voice at all, or is he silent?
The player will lend their voice to their character. As you said, absolutely, he or she, you will choose the race, the species, the gender for your character. You'll decide which class it is. You'll be able to choose which focus that your character will follow, sort of the discipline that you will walk as a warrior. You'll get to decide how you upgrade your talents and your abilities so that the way you look and the way you fight becomes very different from your last mission than your first.
So you said races and species, so you're not just restricted to humans. Could you tell us a little bit about those?
Humanity has been joined by an otherworldly race called the Awoken. Their origins are very mysterious and part of the mystery of the game. There are also the Exos, which are machines that were bred for war. So they are sentient android-type machines, very mechanical in nature, and they were created by humanity to help protect humanity, and they are one of the playable races in our game.
Cool. How about of the classes? What kind of sets them apart? The classes?
Yeah. Well, every single class is worthy of a full frontal assault against your enemies. So there is no class that's meant to hang in the background. They're all fighting classes. So the Titan is all about brute strength, heavy armor. They like to solve problems with their fists. The Hunter is more of a roguish class. They have a revolver that becomes bathed in flame they can use with a devastating attack. And then there is my favorite, the Warlock. They can conjure up a ball of pure energy and use it to vaporize many enemies at a time.
What was the kind of starting point for Destiny? Obviously, you guys leaving Halo behind, big new adventure. What were the kind of thoughts and feelings going into Destiny?
We've been able to create a next-generation gaming experience in every sense of the term. Destiny is a brand new story that we're telling. It's based on a brand new game engine. It's got new tech for matchmaking, bringing people together seamlessly in a big world that they can explore, filled it up with action and adventure. This has been something that has been rolling around in the imaginations of our creative leads for a long time. I would say for over a decade, we've been daydreaming about a game that let people choose their own adventure, go out and explore a huge landscape, and have chance encounters with other heroes who were doing the same thing. Bring them together in public spaces where they can enjoy a moment of combat that brings them together against a common, enormous foe. and if they can win, if they can defeat that enemy, it will give them rewards that they can use to become more powerful.
Was it part of the remit to move as far away from Halo in terms of its visual style as you could? Because otherwise, you know, people would be comparing it, oh, it's just like Halo, whatever.
I think there are some similar themes. At a glance, somebody who was a lover of Halo will take a look at Destiny and they'll see a hero wearing armor, you know, they'll see some futuristic themes, but the fact that we've infused this brave new world with magic and fantasy, you know, you wield the Traveler's Light as a weapon. You know, there's many different ways to fight. There's many different themes in the story. So I think instantly a lover of Halo who takes their first few steps into the world of Destiny will start to be surprised by how unique this new game really is for Bungie.
And of course you guys can finally talk about multiplayer now.
We certainly can,
So
yeah.
can you tell us about some of the modes and things like that?
Well, the mode that we're unveiling here at E3 is called Control. It is a kill or be killed team-based scenario. The more zones that you can control, the more points you will earn when you or a teammate gains a kill. So it's not just about controlling areas of the map, it's about actually taking down your enemies. The more zones you control, the more you're going to profit from that.
Cool.
So it's sort of a hybrid activity to some of the things that you might have enjoyed in a shooter in the past.
What do you feel that the studio's learned from its experience with Halo for Destiny?
I think we've learned that some of the most interesting experiences in a game like this are the ones that players can create for each other, which is why we're trying to bring them together in a dynamic landscape with seamless matchmaking that will enable them to literally be each other's favorite character in a journey that unfolds across space and time.
In terms of the campaign, you have raids, but they're called strikes in this. What other kind of events crop
Different
up
modes that
during-
we've unveiled. We've got story missions where you'll go out into the stars, try to unravel the secrets as to why our golden age came to such a terrible collapse and how we can reclaim everything that we've lost. There are strikes, which are cooperative activities that will send you through wave after wave of hostile alien, culminating in an epic boss battle. There are raids, which is endgame content that I won't even hint at, except to tell you that you'll need to bring your most powerful friends and you'll need to be sorted for teamwork and collaboration, very close collaboration.
Cool.
There's an explore mode that I love because it just opens the destination to you just wide open. Go explore whatever you want, look at every nook and cranny of these big beautiful worlds that we've created for you, plunder it for its secrets and its treasures, and then of course there is competitive multiplayer. So that's story, strike, the crucible, the raids, the explorer, and then the center of all of it is the tower, which is the social hub. You come to the tower to upgrade your Guardian, to trade in the resources that you've harvested out in the wild, to decrypt lost secrets from the Golden Age, to turn them into weapons or armor that will make you more powerful, and then to do business with the different merchants and vendors who are in place in the tower who will help your Guardian truly become a legend. It's also a great place to discover other Guardians and to ask them about their adventures, make new friends, and have them bring you into their favorite aspects of the game. Maybe entice you to try something that you've never really wanted to do before. Cool. Maybe you haven't been a competitive player. Maybe you haven't been a story-driven player. But when you see the sorts of rewards that they've earned by doing that stuff, you might say, where did you get that? And then the adventure begins.
Nice. Which class do you prefer to play as, and can you take us through your thinking?
I love the Warlock. I love the way it flies. I love the way it fights. You know, I'm a slave to fashion. I mean, look at this guy. Who wouldn't want to be a heraldic knight on a quest, you know, with energy crackling at his fingertips, a belt-fed heavy machine gun at the ready? But that's a fierce debate. You pan all the way down the wall here. We've got a Titan. We've got a Hunter. They're all fun to play. They're all great aspects of this world worthy of heroes. And there's going to be some great debates as to which class is the most worthy of our shared enthusiasm.
Awesome.
So looking forward to that. We're going to have a great summer. We need people to play Destiny to truly understand all of this crazy stuff that I just talked about. This summer, on July 17th, we are going to begin a Destiny public beta. If you have pre-ordered our game, you're going to be welcome to play. You're going to be welcome to create a Guardian and take your first steps into this world. We're going to load players in waves until we have enough population to tell us about what this thing is that we've created. After that, we are preparing for the final launch of Destiny on September 9th later on this year. At that point in time, the game belongs to the community, and you let us know what we've created here. As the community manager, I can't wait for that to happen.
interview met
Cool.
Teach gehad.